What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and today we got to talk about Def Jam. Unfortunately, last year we did not get that Def Jam announcement we were hoping for when their Twitter account announced that once we got them to 1 million followers, they would announce something special regarding the Def Jam franchise. And there was nothing announced. But that doesn't mean it still can't happen. Games take time to make, so it's still possible we do get that announcement. There are a lot of petitions going around for them to actually make a new game. A lot of people right now are talking about a Def Jam Fight for New York remaster, which I would not really want to see. I would want to see a remake or a completely new game. My personal preference being a completely new game. Now, last time we looked at defjamhollywood. So that was the location I said they should actually go with. You guys came in the comment section and said, hey, they should do here, 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 or there. So let's take a look at a different possibility today. What if it was Def Jam Vice City? And that's right. What if they hit Miami and got a little tropical on our punk? What rap legends would be in that game? That's what we're going to talk about today. So make sure you guys don't forget to drop a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and that's it. Let's talk about it.
I'ma bang with the news, gotta thank for the views. When I game with you dudes, I ain't came here to lose. Do my thing for the tubes, summer content full of bomb-ish. Got a lot of different things you could choose. Coming with the truth, no cap over this side. We gotta talk about it, lock in and let's ride. KennyBomb.com, that's a big vibe. Like this, leave a comment and subscribe.
So this is the character selection screen for Def Jam Miami or Vice City, whatever you want to call it. We'll have 3 different categories here. Each category will have 15 different legendary musical artists, starting with category 1. Now this category doesn't really have any rhyme or reason, just 15 legendary rappers who need to make it in this game. Now we did include some legends in the character select screen in the last video. Those legends will not be included here. This is just going to be for new legends we haven't spoke about that should make it into the game. So let's kick it off with the first legendary rapper who needs to make it in this game. And it's already been spoiled, so let's just get right into it. It's Tupac, maybe the most legendary rapper of all time. A lot of people say Tupac is the greatest rapper of all time. Do I agree with that? No, but it's okay. He's definitely great and he is definitely a legend, so he should be in the next Def Jam game. Next up, we got Diddy. Or Sean Combs. I don't know what he calls himself now, y'all, but the guy is a legend. He's a mogul. He put some hits, and the guy just did a lot in the music industry. And come on, y'all, he brought us who? Biggie Smalls, another one of the most legendary rappers of all time. So both of these guys, it'd be good to see them even on teams in the game. Think about, Biggie coming out with his interest like, yo, I'm gonna beat you up, dog, or whatever he gonna say. And you got Diddy standing behind him dancing or something. Just magic, y'all, just magic. Next up, we have LL Cool J, another one of the founding fathers of hip-hop. My mama said knock you out. I mean, I don't know about the we gonna get our head sprung, we gonna get a... Yeah, it kind of got bad for LL Cool J, but yeah, I mean, he's a legend. Gotta get him in this game if we're gonna put legends in there. Next up, we got Busta Rhymes. Come on, y'all. Busta Rhymes? I feel like we don't appreciate Busta Rhymes enough today because he did a lot back in the day. Now, his more recent stuff really hasn't been hitting like it used to. Unfortunately, we really don't appreciate none of the older artists. When they get older, we kind of just drop them. Busta Rhymes released an album not too long ago. I don't know whoever listened to it, but the guy is a legend. Just look back at the catalog. Next up, we got Nelly. Is Nelly a legend? Absolutely. Nelly has diamond albums. Nelly put out 2 albums at one time, and they both went platinum. That's crazy. So, yeah, we got to give Nelly his flowers too, y'all. Got to get Nelly in this game. Next up, let's take it to Miami. Come on. A lot of y'all might not even know Trick Daddy, but Trick Daddy is a legend in Florida. I mean, what else can we say about Trick Daddy? You ain't my daddy anyway? Come on, y'all. Trick love the kids. Gotta give it up for Trick Daddy. We gotta give him his flowers. Next up, we got Pitbull. Now, Pitbull, am I a big fan of Pitbull? No, but you cannot deny, his impact. Legendary Florida, I guess he's a rapper, but he came out and he was doing this thing for a long time. I remember his songs used to go crazy in the skating ring. Next up, you got Flo Rida. I mean, a lot of people might not give it to Flo Rida, but the guy's definitely on his way to being a legend because, I mean, when he drops those songs, they go crazy. I mean, they use them. They used to use them for every WrestleMania. They switched over to The Weeknd now, but Flo Rida, he had a good run, and I heard he just won a lot of money in court. So shout out to him. Next up, we got Nas. It's the ether, y'all. Nas versus Jay-Z. That's all I gotta say. Now we got Vanilla Ice. Now Vanilla Ice, it came down crashing hard for him. But come on, y'all. As a kid, ninja, rap, go. I mess with Vanilla Ice. I thought he had some good music, but hey, I guess, you know, he came out, lied, and said he was from somewhere he wasn't, and it just got bad for him. He should have been himself. I think he could have won, just like Eminem did. Next up, we got KRS-One, founding fathers of rap, definitely legend. You know, I think they need to give him his flowers because he's another guy we don't appreciate like we should. Next up, speaking of unappreciated rappers, y'all, Tech 9 went on a crazy run. When was that? Was that 2017? No, I think it was like 2020. Might have been 20. I don't know. I think it might have been 2012 when he dropped like all 6s and 7s from there, and like 3 albums after that, he was on fire. Now, he was good before that. He was always good and underrated, but he kind of just hit the mainstream with all 6s and 7s. Tech 9's a legend. I think he might be the highest selling underground rapper of all time. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, he's big where he's big, but people don't love him. I guess it's because he does the weird stuff, but I don't know. Music's good. So got to give it up to Tech 9, and he's still going today. Next up, we got Cassidy. Now, it got bad for Cassidy at a rap battle, but you can't deny the guy, he had a good run. He had a good run underground when he was doing his freestyling thing. I mean, his bars, Cassidy always had bars. Got to say that. So, you know, I think, you know, give the guy a check. Got to show him some love. Shout out to Cassidy. And last but not least, this guy is very, very, very underrated, underappreciated. You don't ever hear anybody talk about him. Who is it? This guy is Brother Lynch Hung. Y'all probably never even heard of Brother Lynch Hung, to be honest with you. Y'all probably never heard of Brother Lynch Hung. One of the founders of horrorcore rap. And he's just so... The flow is nasty, y'all. I mean, the content's nasty too. I mean, definitely some sick stuff the guy's saying and talking about. He's like, I guess you'd say the Black Eminem. I would give him that. I think he's like the Black Eminem. I mean, unless you're talking about Hopsin. Hopsin is a lot cleaner, but as far as, you know, lyrical content that's nasty, horrorcore type stuff like Eminem did on Recovery, Brother Lynch Hung's your guy. If y'all never heard of Lynch Hung, check him out. It's old school West Coast type music. I'm not from the West, y'all. I mean, I know I big up the West Coast a lot, but I'm not from the West. I'm from the East Coast. But yeah, I would say we got to get Brother Lynch Hung because I hate that people don't give him his flowers. All right, that's it for section 1. Let's go to category number 2. Let's go to category number 2. Let's make sure we got all of our ducks in a row here. Because when we start removing these question marks, we don't want to be on category 1 or 3. So, category number 2, we're going to be looking at groups, like rap groups, you know, like Wu-Tang Clan, things like that. You know, hip-hop duos, trios, whatever. First up, we have Master P, y'all. Master P. I don't know if the whippersnappers know about Master P, but Master P had some hits. I remember riding in the car with my dad back in the day. Always had Mr. Ice Cream Man, Mr. Ice Cream Man. Come on, y'all. Look up Mr. Ice Cream Man by Ice-T. Classic. Or I'm a no limit soldier. I thought I told ya. Come on, y'all. Just some hot music. And you know, we got Master P. We gotta have C Murder. Now all y'all done heard of me. Said I'm C Murder. I done things y'all ain't never heard of. I ain't about to give y'all all this content gold, man. Y'all gotta go listen to it. And then we got Silk the Shocker. You can't leave out Silk the Shocker. He was doing the rapping offbeat thing before it was cool. He was already doing it. So shout out to Silk, man. Adam 22 gave him his flowers not too long ago. So, you know, great to see him actually pop back up out the blue. Next up, we got Method Man, who was actually in Def Jam Fight for New York. So along with him, we got Redman. So these are guys who, you know, helped build this franchise. You put them back in the game, you know, give these guys a check. Method Man's doing his acting thing right now. So even if you want to put him in the game and have him take a big story, a big part in the story where he's acting and stuff, I mean, he's a good actor. So save some money on like a Ben Affleck or something. Next up, we have Outkast. Just a time, y'all. Just a time to be alive. One of the best rap groups of all time. They started out good, they got better, and then they got great. And they hit just a peak level, and then they kind of started doing their own music and disappeared. Hopefully they're still friends and stuff, but I mean, definitely legendary rap group. I didn't listen to a lot of, I would listen to whatever my dad was playing, but I remember that Stankonia album. I used to go take that, put it in my Xbox and run it. You know, great group. Next up, come on, y'all. Y'all probably don't even know who this is. I hope y'all know who this is. It's Juvenile. Now, if y'all hear that drop, that boom, 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 and you in a party or something, you know what's going up. You know what's about to happen. You already know what's about to happen. It's going down. I'm not even going to say what's going to happen, but just know what's going down. Now, we got three. We going with the big timers in this row. So we starting off with Juvenile, but I think everybody needs their own recognition. So you got Turk. Turk got locked up for a long time, and unfortunately that really hurt his career and his rap style. He got out and nobody really followed up on him, but he was, I think, one of the best in that group. I was about to say something crazy, y'all, but I think I'm gonna say it. At that time, as far as rap wise, he might have been better than Wayne. When I start to spray, clear the way, I'll get, cause once my pop, I didn't aim it. I can't even sing it, y'all. It's too inappropriate, but shout out to Turk, man. I hate to see what happened to him with the jail time and just never recovering from it, cause he was real good. It's in me. Go listen to It's in Me. Next up, we got B Jizzle. I recently heard BG was getting out of jail. I don't know if he ever got out because I never, got any follow up on that. But the big timers, if they get the big timers in this game, I think they're all friendly now. So you put them in that story mode as like a group. Ooh, boy, it's content, man. It's content. Even if you make it like they fell out and then you got them getting back together in the game, even all of them with Lil Wayne. Come on, y'all. So much you can do there. I don't know why we don't got a new Def Jam game, y'all. Because the story writes itself. Next up, we got three more. Well, we got a big legend here in Ice Cube. Rapper turned actor. Kiss the crack of my cracker slash. Shout out to Eminem. But yeah, Ice Cube, he's another one who, I'm surprised he wasn't in the old Def Jam games. But, I mean, if they're going to make a new one, need to get Ice Cube in there. And if you got Ice Cube in, I think they could definitely work with getting Eazy-E in there. I mean, making the character model wouldn't be a problem at all, but I'd say the voice, just because he's not alive anymore and they really can't record anything directly from him. But he got a lot of videos where you could take sound bites of him just saying wild stuff to put in the game. Even if you want to use that for the story mode, I mean, you got to find a way to work it in there, but these guys are creative. They can figure it out. Next up, we got Run DMC. One of the founding groups in hip hop, definitely iconic with their suits, the big chains, the hats. I think they would definitely have a part in this game. Shout out to Run DMC because his daughters are bad. Ooh, speaking of bad, we got Lisa Left Eye. Lisa Left Eye probably was the first woman I had a thing for. I don't know why, but she was just always so fond of me. RIP to that young lady. Next up, we got T-Bars. And if you got T-Bars, who else do you gotta have? Gotta get that chili. So TLC. Is that I don't know, is that a popular opinion? Was Lisa Left Eye actually the finest one out of the three? Because she was kind of tomboyish. So I don't know if that was just me or if that is just me. She's definitely the fine one looking at it right here. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that. If that's appropriate for y'all, because I know some people don't like to talk about women being beautiful. I think it's inappropriate these days. We'll just say that. All right, so next up on the docket. Now, if y'all notice, we had a lot of males. We had a lot of men. What about the women? Because the first woman we had was in TLC. That's because we were saving all of the women for their own section. So now we go with these legendary female rappers that should be in this Def Jam game. And we're going to kick it off with Missy Elliott. This is another one, y'all. I think we don't give Missy Elliott her flowers because she deserves a lot more recognition than she gets right now. So I say we get Missy Elliott in this game, give her a main role, like not a boss, like, you know, one of them, somebody, if you got like a bad side, like a bad team, have her in that crew. Next up, we got Mary J. Blige. I know for sure she would do it. I mean, she's in the Power franchise being a bad girl, so I know she would do it. And that would be a big name for them to actually grab and get in this game. So next up, we got Lil Kim. Now, Lil Kim's going to be a tough one. Lil Kim is going to be a tough one because do we use the Lil Kim model from today, or do we use the throwback Lil Kim? Because it's kind of rough today. She looks pretty good in this picture. I'd say this is the best I've seen her looking in a long time, but she did a lot to her face. I mean, you know, we're not here to be mean to anybody or say anything negative, but you know, she didn't take a good route with that. I mean, we saw the same thing happen to Michael Jackson. So some people just hate how they look and can't stop changing things when, you know, she was beautiful, I think, to begin with. So I don't know which version you would go with. I think it'd be more respectful to go with today's version, but I don't know. Next up, we got Queen Latifah. Now, during my days, I know Queen Latifah more as an actor, but she was a rapper, and I mean, look where she got. So got to give it to Queen Latifah. Put her in the game, you know, give her some acting chops, let her be a part of the story mode. If we honoring legends, she's definitely one that deserves it. And then we got Lauryn Hill. I think she looks like she should be in a fighting game. She got a good, you know, good look, nice hair, everything. I think definitely would work. Then we got Eve, the Rough Rider. To see her coming out on a motorcycle. I mean, I think she looks great with the hair. Maybe you do the bald head Eve, the bald blonde Eve as like a alternate character type or whatever, like the Rough Rider Eve. Would put a jacket and a vest on her, have her hanging out with DMX. It'll be lit, y'all. Next up, we have Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu out here wilding, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen that perfume she put out. Don't look it up. Her and her daughter. But I will say, she's a bad one. So we got to get Erykah Badu in the game, because y'all know she's a legend. And then we got Ciara. Ciara was a part of an era. If y'all remember those days when the goodies came out, y'all, this thing just like to stay bent, so y'all might see me keep pulling it. But remember the days when goodies came out, they had all those crazy rumors going around about Ciara. But she's a legend. I mean, just based on what she did in the time she was around. She was one of those first girls to really turn it up. Like, she gave us a different feel, a different vibe during those Lil Jon days. So, I mean, she's a standout. I think she played her part well back then, and she did leave an impact. So, shout out to Ciara. Now we got Ashanti. Ashanti got caught in the crossfire in that in the 50 Cent versus Ja Rule beef. It was bad. It was bad for her, unfortunately, because she was going up. I would put her in the category right there with the Beyoncés and, ooh, y'all probably didn't like that one, but yeah, I put her in the category right there with the Beyoncés and all of the girls that was popping back then. Because, I mean, even today, she holds up. If you ask me, she looks better than Beyonce and all of them. So, I mean, I know that don't got nothing to do with the music, but she's a bad one. We'll just leave it at that. Next up, we got Trina. So we taking it back to Miami, y'all. We taking it back to Florida. I think she's from Dade County, right? I know she was over the Trick Daddy saying that. So yeah, Trina, iconic. Girls who love Trina, love Trina. So if we're gonna be doing a Miami style game, honestly, if we do Miami, LA, whatever, Trina's a legend and she should be in the next game. Next up, we got Kaya. Now I know she was born in like Pennsylvania or something, but she's a Florida artist. She's a Florida artist, one of the most legendary nasty songs. I didn't know what was going on back when she dropped that My Neck, My Back. I was like, what is this? What is she talking about? But yeah, I mean, the song still bangs today. Pause. People still, listen to it. If it comes on and you in the club or somewhere in public, everybody's going up. So shout out to Kaya. We got to give her flowers too. And then we have Jackie-O. Boy, I'll smack that like I'm Jackie-O, because I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be you. Jackie-O's a baddie. Get her in Def Jam too. Let's keep it moving. All right, so next up after Jackie-O, we have Da Brat. Y'all don't know about Da Brat. 6'0", 604, 654. Blow Dro. Yeah, Jackie-O's lit. And I don't know if y'all know, Lisa Ray is her sister. And we'll leave it at that. All right, yep. So gotta give Da Brat her flowers, y'all. She's another one who's underrated and underappreciated. So we should see her in Def Jam. Next up, we got Janet Jackson. I had to include Janet Jackson in here, y'all, because if we get another Def Jam game, we need to get Michael Jackson in there too. Now, we ain't talking about Michael Jackson right now, but come on, y'all. If we get another Def Jam, Michael Jackson was in Ready to Rumble. Michael Jackson was in Ready to Rumble, so why can't he be in Def Jam? Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it. By the way, we underappreciate Janet Jackson too. And last but not least, now y'all was on my neck in the last video. Y'all were on my neck saying, what are you thinking? What are you doing? This person should be in the game. I'm telling y'all, this person would not agree to be in a Def Jam game. But I'm going to put y'all voice in the video. And we're going to go ahead and put them in there. Nickiminaj, she's a bad one. She's a bad one. But I'm telling y'all, if they make a Def Jam game and approach her to be in it, she is not gonna do it. But she should. I mean, she's a legend. I mean, she belongs in this legend tile anyway, because you cannot deny what she's done. She's breaking so many records, pushed female rap so far. I mean, these girls are in the door right now. Seems like nobody else can make a big impact as she does. I don't think she's ever been caught having writers. I know Safari used to write stuff for her or whatever. They used to throw things back and forth at each other. But as far as like Lotto's whole music discography leaking, and we see like reference tracks that for big songs she has, we haven't seen that happen to Nicki Minaj. Same thing happened to Coi Leray. So, I mean, these women and a lot of these men too. I mean, Drake, they say people write his raps, but Nicki Minaj, definitely legendary. If she does in fact write all of her music, I mean, she deserves everything she asks for, everything she demands and wants, but I just don't think she comes off as a good person. But again, shout out to her, definitely a bad one. Nicki Minaj should be in the next Def Jam game since y'all want her so bad. But that's it. That is all of the legends I have for Def Jam Vice City. So what do y'all think? Would y'all prefer a Miami feel for the next Def Jam game or a West Coast Hollywood vibe? Did I forget your favorite legendary rapper? Let me know in the comment section and let's talk about it. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Make sure you don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.